Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to our very first show in English. Yes, you have heard that right. From today, we will be having English content as well to help our English speaking community. So, as for today, I am your host. My name is Roxanne. Today, we are diving into an inspiring story of resilience, determination, strength, and expansion. I have for you people today a special guest directly from Cyprus, Lefkosia, Nicosia. Let us welcome Mr. Tomiwa. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you so much to have come. Thank
It's
you
a
to have
pleasure.
honored our invitation.
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And you too, Roxanne.
Yes. Can we can you talk to our audience
Okay.
and introduce yourself so that people get to know you better?
Okay.
Yes, this is your camera.
Okay. My
Yeah.
name is Tomiwa Sunday
Okay.
Assistant Professor, Doctor
Mm-hmm.
of Energy Economics in Cyprus International University,
Okay.
from Nigeria precisely.
Okay.
Um I came here 2016
Okay.
to Cyprus
Mm-hmm.
for my master's,
Okay.
which I completed in 2017.
Okay.
Then after that, I did another master's again because I wasn't sure about what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I did another master's again in another university. We call the school again American University,
Okay.
which I finished also 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Then the curiosity starts coming in. What do
Okay.
you want for your life? What do you
Mm-hmm.
want?
Yeah.
Then looking back, I see myself as a child of grace.
Mm.
Because specifically, if I could remember vividly, when I got here 2016,
Mm-hmm.
my mom died after 3 months.
Okay.
So for me, it's really weighed me down, but I just said to myself, I need to move ahead,
Okay.
which I did.
Mm-hmm.
So after finishing the second master's, I was like two options:
Mm.
go back home
Mm-hmm.
or further your studies.
Okay.
So many advices from friends. So after thinking about my life, I said, I think I have to work to further my studies. Then I proceed to for my PhD,
Mm-hmm.
which I finished successfully by God's grace 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, school called me and asked me what I want. I told them, I just need money. So they laughed. I laughed also. So they said, we want to offer you a job. I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was offered a job as an assistant professor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the story starts coming.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you have heard that, right? Mr. Sunday Tomiwa Adebayo.
Yes.
Do you prefer call you Sunday or Mr. Tomiwa?
For me, it doesn't matter. Anyone goes. Some students call me Dr. Tommy. Some
Okay.
call me Tommy. For me, your name that you bear doesn't really matter. It's the respect that matters. So your name doesn't matter.
So you are a PhD, but you don't care about how people call you.
Yes, personally, to me, I felt we are friends. Anyway, I often tell my students this, we are friends. So
Okay.
there shouldn't be too much barrier because this area is like an avenue to learn.
Yeah.
So if there's too much gap, it will be very difficult for students to approach you, learn from you.
Okay.
So I used to keep this kind of close relationship with my student.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel free, call me Tommy, I don't care. So
Okay.
for me, it's like this.
So you have students calling you Tommy.
Yes. Even some of them, when they send message to me, just say, hi, I respond.
Hi, Tommy.
Yes, I don't care. For me, I don't care. As long as you don't pass certain boundary, for me,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, from where I come from, we don't call elder like that. We keep the respect. So I'll call you Dr. Tommy
It's feel
or
free.
Sir Sunday or
You're free.
Sir Tomiwa.
You're free.
Well, people, you have heard it right. He came in Cyprus and has a very amazing, interesting story of resilience. As you heard, when he came to Cyprus, his mother, who at the time was your sponsor,
Yes,
right?
100%.
The ones paying your
Yes, the
fees.
breadwinner, precisely.
His mother died after that, and he successfully climbed up to the top today, becoming a PhD here on Cyprus. How was it coping with the death of your mother?
It was really difficult for me. I
Oh,
won't lie to you.
yeah.
But I think the junior brother of my mom called me, I think, 3rd day after she died.
Mm-hmm.
He said something. He said, when your mom is, she's about to die, she said
Yeah.
something that I know my son will survive.
That's what your mom said.
Yes,
Okay.
she's told this brother of ours this.
Mm-hmm.
So when he called me and told me this, I was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if you said this, then I can do it. to, I tell my student this, when I got to Cyprus, I started working the second day.
Yeah.
I started working.
You
Not
didn't know nobody,
nobody. I
not
was
a
just
single soul.
nobody. I didn't have any family here, nobody.
Okay.
I just, when I got to Cyprus, I met some couple of guys, so I stayed in the house for a day.
Yeah.
Second day, they told me they're going for work. I was shocked.
Uh-huh.
I said, okay, I want to work also. They said, okay, let's go. So when we got to the place, they said there's no work. So I had to go back home. But my spirit was just telling me, just move around. Maybe you find another work. Then I moved around, then I found a job, and I
Yeah.
started. You'll be shocked throughout my master's, my first master's. Most times after class, I go for work
Yeah.
for complete 2 years,
2 years
non-stop.
mixing school and
Yes,
job
yes,
because your sponsor was no
yes,
longer
because I
there.
have to pay. I think almost $5,000, $4,000 I have to pay. I have like a debt back then. And it wasn't easy. And for someone like me, I was like a spoilt brat when growing up because the
Yeah.
only son, you don't do things, people do things for you. So
Oh,
it wasn't easy for me.
yes.
Even my first degree, I told you, people that knows me knows, very poor. It's like someone feeling with lower degree, lower
Yeah.
grade, whatever you guys call it. In my country, we call it third class. It means
Okay.
extremely low. So I found it difficult to survive. My first semester was very poor.
Yes.
So I just said to myself, I had to improve myself. I had to improve myself. Then going to the library, which is new to me,
Yeah.
reading for 2 hours every day, to 3 hours every day, to 4 hours, then becoming like a monster in the library.
Yeah.
Because I often go there after work. Mind you, I was still working.
Okay.
After work, I finish work maybe around 5 p.m. I'll go to the library maybe around 7 p.m. Then I'll leave the library maybe around 10 p.m. for almost 2 years. This.
So let me just give people the big picture here. So you just got on Cyprus.
Yes.
At that time your mother died already.
Yes.
You were studying
Yes.
and you were working
Yes.
and then going back to study at night.
Yes. It's like this. Like three
With no
times.
family, no relatives
No, but
around.
no, I wasn't young when I got here. I think I came here, I think I was 28.
Okay.
So for me, in my culture, if you're 28, you're an adult, you should do things
Oh, you're
yourself.
a grown
So,
up man.
yes, not
Yeah.
that I couldn't solicit for help back home, but I just said to myself, no, at this
Yes.
age, no. So I stick to this plan, and by God's grace, it worked the way I want it to be.
And it's worked
Yes,
because now you are invited around the world
yes,
to go and give.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Most times, like I think last year, I went to like 2 or 3 countries.
Okay.
This year also, because progress is what you cannot hide. It's like a flame. People can perceive it. You understand?
Progress is what
You
we
cannot
cannot
hide it.
hide.
It's like a
Okay.
flame. It keeps spreading.
Uh-huh.
But before you people can perceive it, you have to suffer. I
Yeah.
tell my students most times that you have problem. They'll say no, they don't have problem. You must have problem in life. Something must be pushing you.
Come on.
So I see this to myself that I have problem. I must solve this problem. My first problem is to have a master's degree, which I did. Second problem, I have second master's, which I did. Third problem is my PhD, which I conquered as well also. So every day I see myself, there's a problem to solve.
Yes. So are you encouraging people, especially international students, not only on Cyprus, but around the world, because nowadays everybody's going abroad to study. Are you encouraging students to have problems and to face their problems?
Yes.
Because I feel like your life is problems after problem.
Yes, yes. I like problem. I like solving problem. Every day when I wake up, I write things I want to do down. Once
Yes.
you are writing something down, it means there's a problem. You are solving it. You want a solution to it. That's why I'm writing it down.
Come on.
So before I wake up every day, there's something like I have a notepad. I write something down. It means every day I must what? Fix this. It's
Yes.
a problem. And
Yeah.
I'm finding solution to it.
Yes.
So for every individual, you must have problem. Not problem in the bad side.
Yes.
Like you have something you want to solve. If you are finding solution to something, it's a problem. So for me, myself, I see myself like this kind of person. I have a problem, I must solve it. So most times I tell to my student, I have problem,
Yes.
so that you can solve it. Because your BSc is a problem also.
Yes.
You want to have your certificate, it's a problem. Your PhD, it's a problem also.
Yeah.
So it's like this for individuals. We must have problem.
So, for you, a problem is not the end of the world.
No.
It's only the beginning of
Yes.
something new.
Yes.
Okay.
I read a book by Ben Carson. It's called The Magic Hand of Ben Carson.
Okay.
I hardly read because back home in my country, I just enjoy my life and not the stereotype. So when I got here, I think after 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
so I met someone. She was reading this
This book.
this book. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "What is this?" She said,
Mm-hmm.
she's reading about this guy, Ben Carson. Although I've heard about Ben Carson before, but I don't really know
Yeah.
what this guy is up to, things like this. So I watched a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Magic Hand of Ben Carson. I watched this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy wasn't born a genius.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to detect something in him.
Yeah.
You understand? Then in the long run, he did so many things that are extraordinary. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, no, I have to like emulate somebody like this also,
Yeah.
knowing that he has a problem
Mm-hmm.
and he sticks towards solving this problem.
Yes.
So I try to see myself in this kind of way,
Yeah.
having a problem and solving it.
Mm-hmm.
Because in life, you must solve problem. Even after academics, in your real life also, you work
Yes.
in a particular place, you are employed to solve a problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If to increase productivity is a problem, you want to increase productivity is a problem,
Yeah.
you must find solution to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to tell people, have problem
Yeah.
and find solution to it.
Yes. You remind me, lately I was telling somebody that I don't think people, as you said, are born like super intelligent, but alongside the journey of life, anybody decide what they want to do. Anybody can decide, okay, I am now responsible.
Yes.
I will do something to become more productive. I will invest in myself so
Yes,
that I
yes,
become useful to my
yes,
community.
yes, yes. Uh, I used to say this. The best thing you can do is to invest in yourself.
Yes.
There was a time, if I could remember vividly, I think that was 2019. I was trying to learn some statistical software, how to use this kind of software.
Yes.
So,
SPSS.
not even SPSS, we call it MATLAB.
Okay.
It's like most times the engineering students
Okay.
they use this kind of tools.
Okay.
So, I was searching who knows this in Cyprus. I could get in touch with someone, but this person wasn't that grounded in this very well. So I said to myself, I think I have to like seek more knowledge outside. So there was a workshop that was hosted by a guy in Malaysia, things like this. So
Okay.
I was checking it. I sent a message to him. He said, just 3 days workshop is $1,000.
Yeah.
And my total savings then was like around maybe $1,300 if I'm not exaggerating. It means if I pay $1,000, I'll be left with just $300.
Yeah.
I paid
Good.
because I was curious. I want to
Okay.
learn. So I paid. So as time goes on, I started learning this thing. I was like, wow, this is worth it.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think I told a student of mine this kind of story. I said, after paying this, over the years, I was able to like see maybe more than $50,000 based on this knowledge. You understand?
Yeah.
But from the beginning, it's very difficult for me to invest in such thing.
Yeah.
But it's good. This is what you want to face. This is what you want to have.
Yeah.
You have to pay for it. Nothing is free. If something comes easy, it goes easy.
Yes.
It doesn't last. If something is difficult, it lasts because you know the value of what you are striving for.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So for me, I strive for things like this. To have this kind of knowledge, I pay a lot of money for it,
Yes.
which nobody is ready to like pay you anything or things like this. But for me, it's just a personal sacrifice I have to make.
Yes.
And in the long run, it's worth it.
Yeah. I'm curious though. You have a PhD in business, but you went ahead learning a software that engineer people use. What is the
Correlation,
do you
yes.
like knowledge that much that you can travel the whole
Yes.
academic world to go find it?
Yes. For me, it's knowledge is not restricted to a particular place.
Okay.
As a PhD holder, I see myself as someone that should broaden his knowledge.
Yes, sure.
Though I'm in business, that's my core PhD degree,
Yeah.
but that's not my area of specialization.
Okay.
You understand? I specialize basically in energy economics,
Okay.
formulating policy regarding energy, climate change, things like this.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't even restrict myself to this.
Okay.
Even also, I'm also good in management and finance, even engineering, because I've written papers regarding renewable energy, things like this, which
Okay.
are core engineering, maybe some pure sciences area also. But it's about learning because you have to learn.
Yeah.
Every day I keep learning. As I tell my students this, every day I read. Minimum, I read 4 papers, 5 papers every day. So it's like it's in you. I'm restless. I'm always restless.
Yeah.
I want to learn. I want to know. And I used to see myself as someone that is just learning.
Okay.
Because I often tell people this. The day you realize that you know everything, you start dropping.
Yes.
So I see myself as someone that doesn't know anything, live a very quiet life, but be curious with knowledge.
Yeah.
Seek knowledge, seek knowledge, and seek knowledge.
Can you please look at your camera
Yes.
and tell that to people? Tell them to seek knowledge.
Knowledge is power, and knowledge brings you money. Sometimes some students tell me, I'm doing this PhD basically because I want to be rich and things like this.
Yeah.
I'll tell them this. Don't let that be your basis of what starting your PhD or your master's.
Okay.
Because the number one thing you should have is what? Knowledge. Knowledge broadens all things for you. When you have knowledge, you become a scarce commodity.
Yes.
People want to see you. And by doing that, they pay. I think the first conference, not conference, like a workshop I went for, I was paid. I was even
Yes.
shocked when they sent me the payment. I was shocked
Yeah.
because maybe I've not received this kind of money before. Because I was thinking maybe they'll send me certain amount of money, but I end up having they sent almost times 20% of this. So I was shocked.
Yes.
So then I said, no, yes, this is true. Knowledge is powerful. Knowledge brings you money. So as individual, you have to seek knowledge, seek knowledge, and seek knowledge.
And seek knowledge.
Yes.
Speaking of seeking knowledge, and you said you were invited because you are a PhD, right? So here on North Cyprus, people, rumors has it that the degree, the diplomas, the even the PhDs are invalid elsewhere. What can you tell us about that?
Sometimes we have to be aware about things
Yeah.
or the information we digest as individuals. And this is why I tell people before you critique something, are you sure you really know about this thing very well?
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, the certificate that we have here is accredited by York. York is not for Cyprus, just is
Okay.
for Turkey.
Okay.
It means your certificate's like Turkish certificate. Do you understand? So it's not Cyprus certificate. It's
Yeah.
what accredited by what Turkey.
Yes.
And as everybody knows, Turkey is a global player in the global economy. Everything from Turkey is it's okay.
Yeah.
For me also, even to cut the story short,
Yeah.
when I was invited, I've not finished my PhD.
That was masters.
Yeah, no, I've started my PhD, but I've not finished.
Okay.
But I've been able to write a few papers, so people knows me. They start, know who's this guy, things like this.
Yes.
Even when I went to put them and speak and tell them I'm still a PhD student, they were always shocked. So sometimes I don't even say it at all.
Yeah.
You understand? So I haven't finished my PhD back then, and they were able to see what I was able to do. And after the PhD also, they keep sending message.
Yeah.
And mind you, it's not about where you finish your PhD.
Yes.
It's about yourself.
The
Nobody
knowledge that
cares.
you have.
Nobody cares where you finish this PhD from.
Yes.
What they care about is what can you do? What can you offer us? What
Yeah.
have you done before?
Yeah.
So you just saying PhD in Cyprus is not good. They are taken to so many countries in Western Europe, Asian countries. So if it's not recognized,
Yeah.
I think I won't be invited.
Yeah, of course
So
not.
even from my country also, recognition also come from my country also. They notice you, they notice what you are doing. So if it's not recognized, who is going to invite you?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
So it's recognized. I have friends that finished from here. They're working in US, Canada, France. So
Yeah.
it's recognized.
It's recognized.
Yes, 100%.
100%. So
Yes.
we have settled that matter. We don't want nobody say that Cyprus documents are not valid elsewhere. They are. Please study and study well. And as he said, keep investing in yourself. That's something that he keeps on repeating, right? All along this show. He said, keep investing in yourself, seek knowledge, because that's what people will be inviting you for.
Yes.
And that's what people will be paying for. Thank you so much. Before we close this, is there anything that you want to say specifically to our students, maybe here in Cyprus or around the globe?
Okay.
The camera is on you.
I will just give like maybe 3 precise information
Yes.
that I've seen that really helped me as individual. Because as individual, you have to be determined.
Yes.
You have to be focused.
Yes.
Irrespective of your knowledge, if you're not determined, it's problem.
Yes.
Do you understand? So I often tell my students this: you have to be determined.
You have to be determined.
Yes, and also ask yourself, where do you want to see yourself in 5 years' time?
Where do you
In
want
10
to
years'
see
time?
yourself?
In 20 years' time? Because as individual, you have to think about this. It's very, very important.
Yes.
You understand? And also tell yourself this: I want to be like an image for my country.
Yes.
I want people to see me and say, wow, this person is from this country.
Yeah.
Because the image or where you're coming from really matters a lot.
Yes.
It speaks a lot of things regarding you. When I went to a country in, I think, Central Asia, we had the immigration about entering the country.
Yes.
So they asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from this country.
Yeah.
They were shocked. I
Yes.
said, why are you here? I told them I was invited and I'm a professor. They were shocked because they noticed that people from this side of this country are found doing something that are illegal.
Yes.
So they noticed that, wow, you are not here for things like this, you're here for this. So I was shocked.
Yeah.
The respect, I wasn't searched, but the respect was there.
Yes.
Then I know the value of education.
Yes.
You know, education will bring you respect. Natural respect, you don't ask for it. It's people will give you naturally. So you have to work, pay the price for it also because it's not free.
Pay the
You're ready
price.
to pay the price.
Yes.
Nothing is easy.
Yes, sir.
You're ready to pay the price. That's all. That's my advice for them.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I will keep. We have to be determined.
Yes.
We have to be focused.
Yes.
We have to keep learning and we have to pay the price.
Yes.
Pay the price, our people. Thank you so much. We thank you so much to have been here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you for your inspiring story.
You're welcome.
And we hope you keep climbing
By
and
God's
be
grace.
a proud patriot of your
By
country.
God's grace.
I will see you for a next episode very soon. By this time, please keep learning. Thank you.